Then our pranayama today is Kapalabhati, so getting that energy. So this is where we're going to use the breath. So only the exhale is to forcefully blow out through your nose, keep your mouth closed, and then working from the diaphragm. So you might want to bring your hand to your stomach so you can feel your, as the stomach goes in, drawing the navel in, you're puffing the air out through your nostrils as you're snapping out a candle. And we're going to start, well, inhale, exhale, halfway inhale, and then you're going to do 20 pumps. And then the same thing will stop. It'll be an exhale, it'll be an inhale and exhale halfway in, another 20, and we'll do that 3 times. And then when you finish, you can activate the locks, so you can draw up through the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, draw the navel in, and then Jalandhara Bandha, which is the chin down, to keep that energy inside, and then just noticing what's happening through the skull. So we're going to start. Firstly, taking a deep inhale, a deep exhale, halfway in, and pump. Inhale, exhale, halfway in, and pump. So it doesn't have to be fast, you can go much slower if you need to feel that rhythm, and you can build up to the faster movements. And then the last set, so when you come to a half inhale, and then the last 20. And then applying the locks if you can. Next one, open the skull shining, Kapalabhati, it's that kind of little ventilated thing, maybe you feel a little lightheaded. And then on an exhale, lowering your head and opening your eyes. We're going to stretch through the side body, so sitting. So that's forward. If you're sitting with crossed legs, and then we're going to reach the right fingertip down, and then draw in through your core. You want to have your shoulders flat over your hips, draw in through the core, and then lift the left arm up. Then the right arm, you're going to reach over, so you're feeling that length into the left side of the ribs, your front of the concertina, the right side of the ribs. And then inhale, come back up and change sides. Exhale, really getting long through the side of the ribs. Trying to get really short on that left side. Come back to center, once more the other side. And inhale, exhale, change sides. And then come back to center. And then we're going to now going to come off the block, bring your feet out in front of you. So right foot flat on the floor with the knee bent. Strong through the straight leg. Inhale, lift yourself up. Take the right hand behind you. Lift the left arm up. And then you're going to drop the left elbow over that right thigh and pressing inwards. So you lift your chest and then exhale, revolve to look behind you. So softening that right shoulder away. And then inhale, release, come back to center, change legs. Left knee bent. So hold onto the shins, sit up tall. So press through your sitting bones, draw up through the pelvic floor. And then you're going to take the left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm up. And then drop the elbow over. Draw the navel in, exhale, revolve. Inhale, come back to center. And then we're going to straighten our legs. Flex at the feet, press the backs of the thighs down. Dandasana, staff pose. And then inhale, lift your arms up. Draw in through your navel, up through the pelvic floor. And then we're going to hinge forward, but we're going to drop or bring the back of the right hand to the left shin. And then reach behind us with the left arm. So you can reach it down to the floor, but actually the elbow tends to roll shoulder forward. So we're just going to reach behind, try and lift up so you're twisting. As you push through your heels, so get long through the legs. And then inhale, come back to center. Sit up. Same thing, realign, strong through the legs. Inhale, bring the arms up. And then exhale, it's drawing in, a little hinge forward, you don't have to come far. Reach that back of the left hand down, and then feeling that you can lift up out of that and roll to behind you. Raise your core, and then inhale, come back to center. Come onto your hands and knees. So puppy pose, slightly different. So knees come back, but you ought to be able to, as you reach the hands forward, reach for the front of the mat. And you're going to grab the front of the mat, tuck your toes under, hips over knees, turn your tailbone up, and then reach your chin forward, and you're trying to draw your navel in and trying to press, almost pressing the shoulder blades down. So you're trying to draw the chest down without the chin or the head touching the mat. Really dragging your hands forward, pulling at the mat. It doesn't matter if the chest doesn't reach. You just want to feel as if you start to soften through the shoulder blades. Almost like you're activating the armpits. And then inhale, come up. Tabletop. And just rock the hips a little side to side and feel like that sort of S shape in the spine, that you're getting short on one side of the body, long on the other, through the ribs, the waist. Okay, and then lifting up into down dog. Walk your dog. And then we're going to do our down dog ripples. So come up onto your toes, lift your hips high, squeeze your quads, and then you're going to roll forward into high plank. Head comes up last, so nice and long. Press through the palms, spread through the shoulders, and then in reverse, draw up through the navel, hips go high, lowering the heels down. And then again on the inhale, rippling forward, really trying to articulate every vertebrae in the spine. And then moving backwards to down dog. One more. And then coming to down dog.
And then you're going to walk slightly forward. So your down dog is shortened. And then you're going to reach your right hand to the outside of the left calf. So you're trying to press the floor away with your left hand and feel that twist through your core. Use your navel, drawing in. So if you can, press through your heels, so come forward so you can have your heels down. Push your heels down. It's fine if you can't, that's fine. And then down dog, your short down dog. Other side. If you need to bend your knees a little, bend your knees. You're just trying to get every little angle of the spine there, and then come back to your short down dog and walk your hands back towards your feet. Slowly coming to stand, and then coming back to the front of the mat. Sun salute A with our back bend sequence when we're on the mat. Standing in mountain. Inhale, bring your palms to touch, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. You need to bend your knees, inhale, halfway lift. Extending, so flat back, straight arms, straight legs. Exhale, bend your knees, step back to high plank. And pause here. Drop your knees if you need to, tip forward, lower yourself to the mat. And then slide your forearms forward for Sphinx. Elbows under shoulders, use your legs. So press the tops of the feet down, press your hips down, and then draw your chest forward and draw the chin down. Then exhale, lying down, set up for locust. So bring the inside edge of the feet together as you internally rotate the thighs. Hook the thumbs, squeeze your shoulder blades. So shrug the shoulders back and then inhale, lift. Drawing, trying to drag those thumbs apart. Gazes down, squeezing the back body. Then exhale, hands beside ribs. Tops of the feet press down, come up into cobra. Low cobra, elbows bent, hug the elbows in. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. And then lowering down, tuck your toes, come up into down dog. So taking 3 breaths here. And then inhaling, you're going to step the right foot all the way forward between your hands. Step the left foot forward. Exhale here, come to halfway lift. Inhale and then exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart and stand in mountain. So one more, inhale, palms to touch, reach up, feel those ribs lifting, shoulders soft at around the neck, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, step back to high plank. Then chaturanga, tip forward, lower to the mat. Then set up for your locust. So hooking the thumbs, internal rotation of the thighs, inside edge of the feet together. Inhale, lift. You're pulling the thumbs apart, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. So we should be the opposite way, thumbs hooked. And then exhale, set up for cobra. Or did we forget Sphinx? Yeah, sorry. Set up for Sphinx. So really feeling the power of your thighs here. So as you press your feet down, really want to squeeze the quads. And then exhale, set up for cobra, hands beside ribs. Inhale, lift into cobra. So you don't have to go high. You don't want to feel like you're leading with the chin. It's trying to draw the chest between your arms, get that curl in the upper back. And then exhale, tuck your toes, come up into down dog. Take 3 breaths. And then inhale to come, step the left foot forward to halfway lift, right foot forward. And then exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, palms to touch. And then exhale to standing mountain. Okay, a little sequence. So standing at the front of the mat, we're going to bend the right knee and take hold of the right foot. So quad stretch, you want the knee pointing down, little micro bend in the standing leg. Bend the elbow and draw the heel into your hip. And if it throws you off balance, you don't have to do it. But if you want to, you'll lift the left arm straight up. So gaze is straight ahead. So gently press the hips forward. We want to feel into the front of the hip and the quad. And then we're going to come into eagle. So now you're going to release the foot, bring the hand, it can come to your hip or to your heart. And now you're going to slide the right knee over the left knee, sit down. You're going to twiddle the toes round. If you can sit down, sit down. We're not doing the arms here. And then inhale, standing up, lift the right knee, exhale, high lunge, shoot that foot back. So pausing here, we're going to bring the arms up, so strong through the back heel. You want to lift up, feel as if the arms are really, the fingertips reaching up, the arms are straightening. And then turn your gaze up, so you're drawing your chest forward and up. But push through the back heel, quad is really squeezing, lengthening through the front of the right hip. And then we're going to drop, bring your palms together, or James Bond fingers, warrior 1. Drop the right heel down, toes pointing at 45-degree angle. Sink through the left knee, draw in through your core. Lift, lift, lift your chest. And then as you lunge, your gaze goes up to your thumbs. But you want that curl in the upper back. Don't just throw the head back. And then we're going to come into humble warrior. Sweep your hands behind you, but you're not going to go too low. So chest is above your thigh. Reach the arms back. And you want to squeeze the forearms towards each other. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Gaze is down. Keep the core engaged. Drive through that back foot. And then we're going to come forward this time slightly different. Warrior 3. So bring your hands to your heart to start with. Left foot stays where it is. Bend the knee. Hop the right foot forward slightly. And warrior 3 is when the thigh is internally rotated. We're going to stand up. So the leg goes straight up and back. And then you're going to try and kick up through the heel. So the back of your head, shoulders, hips, and heel are in line. And breathe. And then you're going to exhale, bring the right foot down, stand up. I gave you a break there. We were going to go straight into dancer, but I gave you a break. So we're going to now do Dhanurasana dancer. So same leg, kick the right foot back. Start with bending the elbow, drawing the heel in, your quad stretch, reach the left arm up. And then we're going to push the foot into the hand. Feel that shoulder, right shoulder rolling back. And reach forward, gaze in front of the hand. And when you're ready, exhale, feet to the mat. Okay, take a moment and then we're going to do the other side. So from the front of the mat, quad stretch, weight into the right foot, inhale, kick the left foot back. Thighs parallel, draw the heel in, reach the right arm up. And then exhale, we're going to bring the left leg into eagle. So sliding the left knee across the right. If you can, you'll turn the toes behind the calf, but if not, just point the toes and then sit down if you can. We're trying not to twist too much. So trying to keep the hips approximately to the front of the mat. And then inhale, lifting left leg up, exhale, high lunge. So feet on train tracks, so you've got a bit more balance. Draw the arms up, reach up, drive through that back heel as you lunge, and then turn your gaze up. So steadily lift the chest, lift, 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 sink your hips. So arms stay where they are. And then exhale, arms up, warrior one. So you're going to drop the back heel down, keep bending through that right knee. And arms up. Ooh, heel down. And this back bend as well, so lifting the chest, leaning back, so really squeezing the thighs strong through the core, and then humble warrior, exhale. So leaning forward, reach the fingertips back, squeeze those shoulder blades towards each other, gazes down. And then inhaling, we're going to come forward to warrior three. So bring your hands to your heart first, step forward a little, and then we're going to come up. You can keep your hands to your heart, or if you want to do the warrior three, it's to reach the arms forward. So flex the back foot so you've got power through that heel, like you're stamping on the wall behind you. Well done. And then exhale, lower the left foot down, come to stand. Dhanurasana. So standing, you're going to inhale, weight into the right foot, catch the left foot. Firstly, draw the heel in, elbows soft, reach the arm up, and then you're going to start to kick the hand into the foot, or the foot into the hand, and reach. And then exhale, release the foot down, come to stand. Well done. And then come down into child's pose for a moment, taking a break. Okay, and then come up to sit. Kate, can I just borrow this towel just to demo? So I think it's all right with the chair not on your mat, but because it's not going to move away from the wall. But you'll use your towel to drape it over the front. A bit difficult with the, I don't quite know which way to go with the recording. Anyway, so we want to come and bring, so your feet on the mat, you're going to bring the bottom of your shoulder blades to the chair. And then you're going to reach your arms back and hold on to the side of the chair. So you can, I suggest you keep your head slightly lifted, or you can put a block on the back just to rest your head on if your neck gets tired. And then we're just going to practice dropping the hips down. So you'll feel lengthening here, but we still want some engagement as you drop down. So it's feeling that sensation of reaching through the arms, but elbows will be bent at this stage, but just dropping the hips. So you're feeling the tailbone drawing down, and we're also still trying to almost draw the ribs back. So they'll want to pop like this. So you want to keep engaged down the core. So just feeling into that sensation of letting the hips go down, and using your exhale, because we're trying to soften here, not grip on. So I'm just going to demo quickly for the recording. Have you not got it? Are you sure? Here, use this one. There you go. These chairs are a bit unforgiving. So, yeah, so you can prop hold your head up. I can actually, if you lift your head a little, I'm going to prop that down just so you can lean against it. And then you're going to try, so it's shoulder blades, just, you might want to go there or the other way. It might be the other way, but see how you go. Just let's start to lower the hips. Feel the stretch in your spine. You look like you've done this before. Yeah, so dropping. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Me come. Hold on. Lift your head. There you go. That way. Okay, and then coming out of that, sitting down. Does anybody not have a block? Because it's actually more comfortable if you have your block on the chair that you can just rest your head on, because then you don't have to use your neck to hold you up. Okay, you've got one.
Use your arms.
This isn't. We're getting to that, but at this stage, it's just more that the arms are overhead. So no, not really. It's more the sensation of letting the hips draw down, but you're still trying to keep some engagement across the front of the body. That's going to keep you stable. Did any of you? You've all got one. Okay, and then we're going to on the mat. Let's do a little arm stretching. So we're going to do cow face arms, just moving, so Gomukhasana arms. So one arm will go up and the other one go round. And you can, instead of changing size because it gets crude, just come in and then release. In. So we're getting internal, external rotation. Just doing one side to start. And then you can change. So it's the hand behind is a thumb down and then bend the elbow. So your chest will need to lift a little and you'll feel how you need to engage your core, draw the ribs back a little rather than overextending. And then coming onto the, actually we can use the chair, turn towards the chair. So take your knees back a little, tuck your toes, and then elbows on the chair. You can bring your palms together and then just sinking down. So don't let the head dangle. You're feeling into the backs of the arms. And then you can start to activate a little by pressing the elbows down, little pulses. So staying in that position. But almost rounding through the upper back as you press the forearms down and then letting the chest sink. And again, so little pulses to move the shoulder blades. Okay. And then coming away from the chair. So this time we're going to practice. So if you don't feel comfortable doing it, I need one that's against the, can I borrow your chair? So this time we're going to reach through the arms. So just, yeah, stop. Actually, you know what? I might ask Sonia, can you demo? We're going to do where you're just because my shoulder can't hold it. I think we're going to keep it against the wall. So this is the one like Sam did, where you're going to start where we were, but feet are going to go a bit further away, and then you're going to push into the chair back. So you want to push away, let the head come down, and then you're going to lift your hips. So this is where you start to use your arms. So your feet will want to be a little, or quite a bit further away. And then arms go back, press into the chair, and then you're going to lift up. Perfect. There we go. And then tuck your chin, lowering down, and then lower your hips down.
To breathe.
Yeah, and breathe. Does that feel all right? Yeah, well done. So that's where you can get the push, because the problem is when we're on the ground and our hands are meant to be like this right behind us, it's almost impossible if you don't have the arm strength or the knowledge of where your hands are once they've gone behind your head. So we're going to practice the push, and you push into the seat back. So you're holding the sides of the chair and just push and try and do a bridge with your hips. Press the hips up. So you don't have to straighten your arms if you don't feel comfortable doing it without someone spotting you. But when you come down, we want to do the same as we did on the floor last week, I think it was, where as you're coming down, you need to tuck your chin and put the back of your head down, and then just lower your hips and slide down. Any questions? If you're not comfortable doing that, then you can just practice the back opening that we did before. Rest your head on the block and just drop your hips down with the bottom of your shoulder blades to the front of the chair. No. So now, if you're going to go use your arms, don't use the blocks, it'll get in the way. Are we right? Yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay. Yeah. I'll come over this way. So walk your feet, bring your feet in a bit. Helen, hold on a sec. So have your feet in a little bit and then a little bit further away. Yeah. Move that out of the way. And now all you need to do is push, and I'm going to lift your rest through. Push away. So yes. Keep pushing. There you go. Perfect. Now tuck your chin and bend your elbows. I'm bringing you back. Tuck your chin in, back of the head down. Lower your hips. Oh, well done. Thank you. Well done. Yes, be careful because of your back issue. So this is where you're going to push. So we're trying to feel the arms here. I'm going to help you. Just make sure that's it. So really draw the navel in at the same time. So using the core. And then chin to chest.
My favourite asana.
Yeah, you'll get them. You'll come back. Mind your head on the, and then lowering your. Can you come out of that? Okay. Yeah. Lowering the hips down.
Did you see if I did it correctly?
Yeah.
I managed to get myself up.
Yes, you started a little far away. That's the only thing. Perfect. Push, push, push through your hands. Yes. And now tuck. Yeah, because you need to come back and put your shoulders on the chair and then lower your hips. It's a bit hard to come out of.
I was thinking like going
Yeah.
behind,
Are you right?
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you.
I know you can do it anyway. It's easier on the.
I don't trust the chair.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Oops. Yeah. So that's it. Lift. And then coming back. Yeah, you do it so beautifully without having to use the chair. So you want to bring your shoulders on. Yeah. So you can lower your hips without.
Chair.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. Anyone want some help, or you all right? Good. How do you think? Did it feel weird or? Yeah. But also, I think the chair helps give you a bit more power. That if if you were on the floor and trying to lift yourself up, as well as not being able to coordinate what's going where. So we're going to move a little more, and then we're going to come back to another version. So we're coming to the front of the mat. Okay. Okay, palms down, step back to down dog. Inhale, roll forward into high plank. Press the floor away. You want to puff up between the shoulder blades, hug the forearms and the shin. So we're warming up the core and shoulders and thighs, and then lift back up into down dog. Lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot between your hands. Come up into high lunge. Sinking the hips, draw the arms up, reaching up, and then exhale, left palm down under the left shoulder. Keep the lunge in the legs, right knee over right ankle, and then draw the navel in. You're going to revolve up to the right, reach the right fingertips up, shoulders away from ears, and then exhale, palms down, step back to down dog. Other side, inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Then step that left foot forward, come up into high lunge. And then exhale, bring the right palm down, twist the left arm up. But we want to roll those ribs. So if you, rather than just swinging the arm back, you want to draw the ribs back slightly. See how you're, so we don't want the hand to go behind the shoulder. Yes. And then exhale, palms down, step back to down dog. I think we'll do this one from forearms. So drop your knees, and we're going to come bring the forearms down, and you can clasp the hands if you want to, but just to save our wrists and shoulders for a moment. So coming up into forearm plank. It's the same thing. You want to press those forearms down, spread the shoulder blades, and then lift through the back of the head slightly. So you've got tone in the neck. And then forearm side plank. Bring the right forearm across in front of you. Turn onto the outside edge of the right foot. You can have that kickstand, left foot comes up in front if you need it. Squeeze the outer hips, reach that left arm up. And then you're going to lower the hips 3 times to kiss the mat and squeeze the outer hips to lift. Working through the outer glutes. And then exhale, roll round into forearm plank. Come up into down dog. So onto your palms, up into down dog. Or reverse. Taking a moment here. And then inhale, roll forward into high plank. Come down into forearm plank. And then you're going to do side plank on the left side. And then dip the hips down 3 times, squeezing those out hips. Press through the outside edge of the left foot to lift the hips up. Roll back round into forearm plank. High plank, down dog. Someone's going to throw a block at me in a minute. Chair. Oh, you're going big, Mark. Okay. If you've had enough of that, you can take a child's pose for a moment. But if you'd like to do wild thing, or we can do flip dog today, which is less of a back bend. But so wild thing, as a reminder, is we're going to bring the knee forward and then bring the right foot, or I'll start with the right foot out, bring the right hand slightly forward. You're going to drop the left heel down, and then I'm going to press my hips up. So this back, the left leg is going to bend to help lift my hips up. So it's a back bend. Reach, reach, reach. So you're trying to turn the ribs up to the ceiling almost. And then exhale, down dog, child's pose. We're going to do the other side, if you're ready for it. So from down dog, come into high plank, bring the left knee forward and then shoot that foot out to the side. Drop the right heel down, left hand goes forward. And then keep the right knee, you want to keep it bent so you can come up onto the toes and press your hips up, then reach overhead, back bend, so you're using your strong legs, your arms, leaning back, turning the gaze up, and then exhale, coming back round, come down into child's pose. Well done. Does anybody know flip dog? The difference. So flip dog isn't as dramatic as wild thing, because you bring, which arm I'm going to do. So you're going to bring one foot out, you're going to drop the other heel, but you drop your hips and then bring your feet parallel. So it's like a down dog, but you're flipped up. So both feet are flat on the ground, your knees are roughly parallel, you'll lift your hips. So it's more like meant to be a reverse dog, but you keep your legs bent and then coming back round. So you don't need to try it if you'd like to try it. Yeah, so it's so down dog, same thing. I roll forward into high plank. I can take one foot out to the other side. So to stabilize me, so I can drop the other heel. I can drop my hips, keep the knee bent, and then bring that left foot forward, and then press your hips up and reach. Yes, beautiful. So easier. So both knees bent. Yeah. So you need to revolve through the core. Yeah, excellent. And then lower the hands down and come to down dog and drop your knees. Okay. So now we're going to demo. Do you think, actually, Kate, could I demo with you on my mat? So this is, I'm going to stand here. You're going to lie with your head near me, and you're going to press yourself up into Urdhva Dhanurasana, wheel pose. But so knees bent, feet down. So it's like bridge. And instead of having your hands behind you, you're going to hold on to my ankles. And what you're going to do, not too close, is you're going to push as hard as you can into my ankles away from you. Yeah, yes,
Okay.
yeah. No,
Oh,
so bridge, feet down,
okay.
and then up. Push, push, push.
That's slippery pickings.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if my legs will be even. Hold on. There you go, breathe. Keep pushing and then tuck your chin, lower the back of the head down. Well done. Well done, Kate. Don't get up too quick. Right, yeah. Okay, so partners. The main thing here is that because what happens is we think we're pulling and we're not. We want to push as hard as you can away from you to get the reach, so then you can use your legs and your hips to press you up from bridge. So you're starting, my leggings up. So you're starting in like a bridge pose. Who'd like to have a go? Helen, do you want to come up? If you come here, so if you lie down with your head near me, and then imagine you're coming up into bridge. Sorry, tread on my hair. So you're going to lift your hips up. Yeah, don't have your feet too close, because feet, as if in, so take your heels back so they're under your knees a bit more. Yeah, away from you a little. Yeah, there, perfect. And you're going to try and push me away. Inhale. Push, 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 push. Oh, straighten your arms. Oh, sorry. Straight. Look at that. Well done. Okay. Back of your, bring your chin down, back of the head down. Well done, Helen.
Nice.
Yeah. Well done. Let me just take some. Do you mind if I video this? No? Someone, I'll ask if. Oh, well, that's not. So, yeah, no, you want to make. Sorry, I didn't say properly, but you need to brace yourself properly so you don't hurt yourself.
And you're worried about hurting me, and don't worry, because I'm not.
Yeah, she's really strong, and that's it. You brace yourself,
Yeah.
use your core, and then you're going to reach and just help pull her hands under her shoulder blades and pull. You put hands down around the ankles, down a bit, and then you're going to push as hard as you can. Push, push, push. Yeah, I think you have to bring your feet in. Push. You're not. Push, push, push.
No weight on me.
Yeah, push, push, push. Okay, chin down, tuck chin. I think because you can do it. So you don't, yeah. So I can. Do you want me to do it?
Well,
You're,
you say.
yeah.
I won't be able to do it with him. Don't you do it?
No, because I'm going to. Do you mind if I take a picture of it? Is that all right?
Of course.
We'll just.
We'll
do. Well, just see how we go. So you need to have a good stance where your legs are bent and your core is in, and you don't come up until you feel like she's almost sliding her feet back up the mat. No, push as hard as you can.
So first
You're gonna. That's it, into bridge. So bend and help her under her shoulder blades. Use your core. Oh. You want to be this way. Push, push hard, push, push, push.
Oh my God.
Well done. There you go. There. Yeah. And now
Like a stretch I haven't done
back of the head.
10.
Yeah. Well done.
Thanks for your legs.
Yes. Helen, could you take a picture if you so sideways on, so you get the whole of her Kay in. So that's it. So using your breath, come up into bridge, inhale and exhale quickly. Push into me and breathe. Okay, and then tuck your chin. There you go, well done. Thank you, thanks. Yeah, feels good. Were you all right?
Yeah, but I did just then. I was saying, it's been a mental day.
Yeah,
And I think it started with something. I think it's shifting.
yeah.
But my hands are probably too far back. Yeah, but like.
So it's more that when you're up, you need to push your chest towards, push your chest this way. So your legs might go more straight and then you can walk your feet in, but it's the chest to walk. If you're this way, you want to push your chest because then you okay. But you can't what?
Like, I can do that.
Because that's not hamstrings.
I know. It's like such a person of like geriatric, but
Yeah, but that's because you run so much. It's hams. Yeah, so that's it. So
it hurts like this.
yeah, okay, and then down. It's down.
Oh, but I just can't.
Okay.
I've never been able to put my head around just
That's
going,
brilliant.
I never push.
Yes, and that's where that's what I find is difficult. Like, yes, you need to yeah. Gorgeous. Yeah, but it is, you gotta, it's because you ran, it's like all hamstring active, so you need to lengthen hamstrings to be able to bend forward, but bending that way is not hamstrings. It's quads, your quads are strong, but okay. There is one other version, but I'm not sure whether you've had enough. Shall I tell you anyway? The other version is using put your feet on the chair, so it's harder to get up, but I think actually I might ask you, Lauren, to demo because you can.
I find it hard on the chair.
Yeah. But because I know you can push with your arms, so I'll be here. So we're actually going to, can I bring your mat a little nearer? So this way round, it might be better without that. No. So this way round, we start with the feet. And then you'll go, so it's really hard. Yeah, I'll be there. I'm not going to go up because I can't, it's my shoulder, but you'll start traditionally with your hands beside your ears. And you want to try not to let the elbows splay, you tug the elbows in. And then you're going to lift into bridge, so press the hips. And the hardest bit is to push up. So this is more legs. So you'll be at that feeling I was saying where you want to press your chest towards the wall. So this is more power in the legs, and there'll be someone to help you come up.
So feet flat.
You'll find it when you get it, just rest your heels on, and then you're going to come a little bit nearer. Yeah, you're going to come in hips to bridge, inhale, and then press through. So legs, legs there. And see, her arms are straighter than, okay, breathe, breathe, breathe. Bye. There we go, well done. It's harder to get into because you have to use your arms, but you can really feel that almost like the bottom part of you is able to, you'll be able to use your legs to extend. So you don't have to have a go at this one, but would anybody like to try? But you'd need someone to spot you and be with the chair, because the chair, when you press the chair.
Let's see. Oh, let's cover my car.
Oh, that's it. So this is the hard bit, is to press with your hands. So use your breath. Imagine you're pushing my ankles. Oh, well done, Kate. No, legs, legs, legs. Push through your legs.
Yeah, got it.
And then breathe. Oh, well done. And then exhale, tuck your chin. Done. Very good. Do you want to have a go?
That weightlifting.
Let me. So, do you want me to do it? And could you take a picture for me, or video even?
Video.
Yeah. I'll go this way then. Yeah. So it's harder on the arms to start with, that you're going to inhale and then exhale.
Oh my goodness me.
Press, press, press. Use your legs too far away. So
Too far away.
drop your hips.
Arms closer, yeah?
You need your bottom. I don't think he could have been. You'd have to bring your bottom in a bit closer, and then but I don't think you can get your arms. I think you were good. Yeah, no, it's because you can't push enough. Inhale and then exhale. Breathe. And then tuck your chin, back of the head. Well done. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, let's cool it down. So come to lie on your back with your knees bent. Knock your knees together, just bring your hands to your stomach, or one hand to your heart, one to your stomach. Just let the spine settle. Using the exhale to really feel like your spine is turning to water, just trickling down onto the mat. And then hug your knees into your chest. A little rock and roll there. And then bring your hands to your thighs, up towards your knees, and you're going to bring your knees to hover, knees above hips, with the shins raised, flex the feet, relax your head and shoulders. So like you're pushing the thighs away, and then slide your hands on, keep your thighs, your legs where they are at right angles, and then bring your hands on top of your knees and press down. Draw your navel in. So it's like you're trying to spread your pelvis on the mat, and then release and hug your knees in. We're going to do that 3 times. So this is helping to almost reset the sacroiliac joint. So press down through the knees while the knees are above the hips. And then hug your knees in. And last one, if you haven't already. Okay, and then let the legs relax. We're going to take your towel roll and just come in, oh, actually, the block and the towel if you can. But if you turn your block this way and come up into bridge, so supported bridge, lift your hips, place the block and the towel, or just the towel, whatever, and rest the pelvis on there. Keep the knees bent, let the arms relax out to the side. So just bring a little length to the lower back. And then lift your hips slightly, flip the block down and straighten your legs. So now the back of the pelvis on the block, straighten your legs so you feel that lengthening through the front of the hips. After all this back activity, this might not be overly comfortable. If you feel it's not relaxing the lower back, then just lie flat. But just for another minute, we'll rest here and then Shavasana. And remove the block and come into relaxation, Shavasana.